Advice and information from the experts. This is Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
Today, we're focused on spring cleaning at the cabin. Greg, not everybody has a cabin. I've got a house about the size of a cottage, though, so this might work for me.
That'll work. Any of these tips are great for your home, but as well for those who are fortunate enough to have a cabin. Just a great time of the year to go through, and just a short list to do here for opening up your cabin. First and foremost, you should inspect your deck boards. Make sure that there's no splinters because everybody's going across it on bare feet, and also, if you're planning to reseal your wood, make sure you do replace the splintered boards first. You know, you should clean your deck or patio because you know what it's like when you're mixing eating, drinking, and cooking. It's just constant exposure to the elements, and you've got a recipe for mold, moss, mildewed, and dirt buildup. What I use for our cabin is I actually use Scott's plus OxiClean outdoor cleaner. It's biodegradable and phosphate-free, so it's not going to harm any of your flora around the cottage. Also, clean your outdoor furniture. You know, nobody wants to sit on a filthy, moldy outdoor furniture. Just give them a good wash with an environmentally safe cleaner, as I just mentioned. Clean your cottage exterior. This is a great time to, you know, take the cobwebs off, bird droppings, remove built-up dirt and stains from mildew or mold. And I typically use our pressure washer, and that's what I would recommend as well. But be careful so you don't take off the paint on it. And make sure you run from the top to the bottom. Make sure rough, you know, what you've cleaned isn't re-soil areas you've already cleaned. Clean your cottage windows. I know I see people out there with a blue bottle and as well with tons and tons of paper towels. Just get a sponge and some dishwashing detergent, water, and I actually put a little bit of ammonia in mine, and just use a sponge and clean it off, and then use a squeegee. It just makes it that much easier. The dust doesn't accumulate on it. And then after you're done with it, final wipe, I usually use microfiber cloth when you're finished. Inspect your gutters as always. Remove any debris that has gone and built up over the winter, and make sure that your downspouts aren't clogged as well and that they're away from the cottage. As well, inspect your roof. It's always a great idea to, if you can get up there and actually take a look to make sure that there's no damage on your shingles, and look for damaged flashings and also asphalt grains in the gutter and other sides of any sort of warping or rotting. As well, clear all your fallen branches around because, you know, the snow throughout the winter does take a heavy toll on trees. But, you know, the good thing is that you'll have a lot of firewood for your first batch of s'mores when you're doing that as well. And again, if you have any shrubs or trees covered, as long as we don't think it's going to freeze anymore, take those off and unwrap them around, you know, any of those smaller shrubs and plants. And lastly, clean up in and around your fire pit and or your barbecue, you know, scoop out and dispose of any excess ash. Clean your barbecue with a hose and some soapy water and elbow grease. And as well, check the hose for cracks and any vegetation that's around your barbecue or around your fire pit. Make sure you clean that up because that's a huge fire hazard. Now, when you get this one, what I recommend is grab your first drink, fire up your barbecue, and enjoy your outdoor space because you've earned it.
There you go. We should also mention, if you do have mouse droppings, wear a mask. That hantavirus can kill you.
That's correct, Rob. For sure, do that. It makes common sense just to put that on, because it is dangerous stuff.
Very dangerous. These tips are available online.
That's correct. heritageinsurance.ca, or come on down the corner of Fairford and First Northwest and talk to any of our fine people down here.
This has been Ask the Expert, your source for expert advice and information.